Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Tomb Raider, the greatest treasure of all by Dan Jurgens and Joe JUSKO. It is an amazingly, beautifully, gorgeously painted comic book from Top Cow from back in the day when they had the license. It is so good. It is my friend Sam J. Royale and I talk about art a lot, and one of his favorite painters and biggest influences is Joe JUSKO. And so I just remembered how much I love this book, and I had to revisit it and review it. So this one's for you, Sam J. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and let's get right into it. Okay, I love Top Cow so much, especially from this era. I was a huge fan. I love Witchblade. I love Tomb Raider. The series was amazing by Dan Jurgens, and artist Andy Park was so good. When they did the special book, they did like a preview teaser, and it took a long time, understandably, to come out because it's fully painted and gorgeous from Joe Jusco. And I mean, totally worth it. Like, I cannot believe that this is not talked about more. You're going to see how good it is, guys. Dan Jurgens' story, Joe Jusco art, Troy Pettieri letters, and Chaz Riggs design. I mean, I love it so much. This Tomb Raider logo is great. It is so much fun. Tomb Raider is like such a beloved video game character. Like, she has that odd appeal where I feel like men and women love her just the same because men want to do her and women want to be her. But she just seems like fun. She has a British accent. She's like the female Indiana Jones. I love the aesthetic of the video game. This is gorgeous. So we're in like a nameless country in, where are we? South America. Tomb Raider's on this quest that we're sort of in the middle of. Oh my God, you know I love a good 2-page spread. How beautiful, jaw-dropping, and gorgeous is this? This is totally amazing. Y2K. So he painted this in the year 2000, and this came out in like 2004. So that just shows like the amount of work that went into this and how long it took to come together. We get to see some process in the back and like some model posings, and it's totally amazing. Like, I'm just like gagging every single page I turn. The composition is just so much fun. The colors are brilliant. You know, Alex Ross is so credited for like really bringing painting to comic books. And what about Joe Jusco? Like, he's been here forever doing gorgeous covers for like Marvel. I think he did some amazing like Silver Surfer book. And of course his trading cards are the stuff of legend. You know, you're using a lot of reference and painting when you're doing painting and taking pictures and stuff. A lot of artists photograph themselves and use household items. I don't know where you're getting your lay-in reference, probably from photos. I don't know. But, you know, sometimes painted comics can look stagnant because the reference used. And I would say that this does not suffer from that. Like, this is just so much fun. Like, this, and credit to Dan Jurgens as well. Like, this story is so well crafted. I loved this series. It feels like different. It feels kind of like, it feels very much like an 80s like action movie, like just kind of fun, like Indiana Jones. Like, I feel like it does a great job of marrying Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider, a comic book. It feels like a movie, but then it also kind of feels like a video game as we go to these different like levels. How great is this? Oh my God, this is just so stunning. Just the palette of this color is just gorgeous and keeps on giving. I think I almost gasped a couple of times when I was looking at this, and I just really am blown away. Her face looks absolutely beautiful in a lot of these pages. And I mean, this is just a master. I can't even believe this exists in a way. It's so cool that, I don't know, Tomb Raider needs a comeback. Like, and I loved Tomb Raider. Like I said, Angelina Jolie was such an awesome Tomb Raider. I love those movies. They were so good. Is there talks of Tomb Raider coming back, or has she done anything recently? Like, I would love to see her return to Top Cow. I mean, they did such great stuff with her, as you can see. It's so funny because, you know, normally she's like a treasure hunter or whatever, and in it for the cash. And this is kind of flips the script, and she's kind of like on a rescue mission, even though this her partner in crime doesn't know it here. And I kind of love this great, like Aztec looking Mayan sort of ruins temple. I mean, we're in the jungle. There's this lion who's like her companion here. It is so much fun. I love, and I say this about certain artists, but you know, when you're using reference, sometimes some of the faces are just so great and so distinct, and this one is just cracking me up and stood out here. This has to be like a friend of his or him himself. I don't know, but anyway, um, I just loved it. Like this is the exterior shots of these temples and this coming down the stairs, the, you know, the gorillas or whatever they are, the woman in peril that they're rescuing. I love this is where we get like heavily into the like 80s trope. I mean, of course, she's topless and she's gorgeous, long blonde hair, just covering her breasts. And the look on Tomb Raider's face seems wildly inappropriate here, and I just kind of makes it even better for me. I don't know why, because I'm a weirdo. But and then the jig is up. He's like, we're here to rescue her, not to get treasure. There's just a bunch of treasure behind that wall. And he's like, yeah, sorry, that's not why we're here. I promised her broke teacher mom that I would pick her up. She was like on some mission and got, you know, kidnapped or whatever. And so he's pissed. And she's like, well, whatever. It's not like I asked for this either. I love that. The flashlight carefully covering her breasts. I mean, she's been locked in this place for God knows how long, a prisoner. This is horrible. And I love, you know, just in typical 80s movie fashion, we're going to try to, you know, make her look desirable. But sign of the times, right, y'all? I don't know. But Michael, this is not the 80s. This is 2004. I know, but still kind of a sign of the times. I say that I'm doing this review for Sam, but low-key, it may or may not be some research for my next big project. That's the only teaser I'm going to give you. I love the little things that just stand out to me. I'm like, see what I'm saying about how we get to go to different, you know, atmospheres and levels. It feels like levels. You know, she's dropping through the floor and then she goes to the water. So now we're in water. So how do you get out of this? You know, you're playing the game and they go down the water and this hand looks great. And the way they're going, this is so much fun. It's truly ambitious. You know what I mean? Because you're painting, but you're not doing just a bunch of, what do you call it? You know, portraits. There's like action shots. I mean, she's falling in the water. This, like, the little details always stand out to me. I guess it's because I'm an artist, and that's why we take art classes, and that's why you draw folded draperies, so you can properly draw the folds in the crotch of Laura Croft's shorts when she's falling backwards into the water while shooting two guns at the same time. You get an A for the day, Mr. JUSKO, my little artist. This is beautiful. This poor lion is like the pet of the drug lord or whatever. And he befriended Tomb Raider, and of course he tries to get him to like attack Tomb Raider, but he's like, hell no, Tomb Raider's awesome. I'm not gonna hurt her. She's my friend. And he shocks him with this electric collar. And of course, this stood out to me as like looking like a big cosmic lion. Eli Schwab, this one's for you. Does that not look like like that would be a great like ad for Cosmic Lion? Cosmic Lion, the premier publisher of indie comics. Hear them roar. Okay, that's my free plug for Cosmic Lion Productions. Anyway, this more my favorite. See what I mean about how sometimes a face can be so freaking great. How is Joe? Joe, I want to interview you for my channel. I talk about art and artists. I've interviewed the greats, the near greats. Wendy Peeney, Trina Robbins, Jim Rugg, Michelle Fife. I love dropping names like I'm dropping breadcrumbs and like I'm Hansel and Gretel. And the look on both of their faces is amazing here. I love it so much. That should be a meme. Too bad this didn't, this is pre-meme, but that is hysterical. Somebody watching, if you're bored, make this a meme somehow. This page was gorgeous. I love the wild eyes on the lion. I love the beautiful look on Tomb Raider's face, and she looks very British there for some reason. And also, I love the knife, the way the knife is pointed to the screen. See, that's the only downfall of drawing or painting realistically. Like, if you're drawing unrealistically, the knife can be like coming off the page and cutting my face off right now. But now it just kind of has to look realistic. And somehow I love it just the same, like the glint and like the reflection underneath. What a freaking artist. I mean, comics doesn't deserve art this good, like in a way, you know what I mean? Because they don't appreciate it, you know what I mean? Joe Jusko should just be sitting on fat stacks of cash and being rewarded for his endless talents that he's given us over the years. It's over already. It was so good. It was so fun and fascinating and satisfying. If you see this in the wild, pick it up for sure and seek it out. If you're a fan of Joe Jusko and painted comics or just fun bad girl comics, I love it. But Tomb Raider's more of a good bad girl in a way. Look at this gorgeous like sketches. I love seeing the sketches. I love seeing the draftsmanship and how different someone's style looks drawn versus painted. Very interesting. He did a very tight like layout, sent him to Top Cow and Jurgens for approvals. Jurgens did the final script. And then apparently JUSKO got to the daunting task of painting this. We get to see, I mean, a lot of these are directly lifted from the book, the panels, and it is amazing. It is so cool to see this. And it is, I mean, come on, somebody just like kneeling in the living room, you know, in front of like whatever, and then it's just transformed into this amazing comic. And that's the magic and beauty and merriment of comic books, y'all. So good, right? Oh, I just love seeing the process. And this is 2004, before like artist editions and noir editions were all over the place. So God bless Top Cow. I actually was an inking assistant at Top Cow for a brief period of time. And one of the things that will always stand out to me was their reverence for the art. I was totally in line with them in that they treated the art like it was the most beautiful, precious, sacred thing in the world. And I can't disagree. Anyway, that was one of the most beautiful, precious, sacred things in the world. Tomb Raider, the greatest treasure of all. My review for Sam J. Royale, a huge fan of. And definitely check out his beautiful painted work. He has Dishoom and, oh God, what is that? Pariah are two of his great books. And definitely worth checking out if you love gorgeous painted comic book art. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.